Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive.
Always fun.
This time we're taking a look at Ralph Waldo Trine's In Tune with the Infinite. I know a lot of you out there are interested in personal growth.
Yeah.
And this book really dives deep, I mean deep, into some interesting concepts about how to tap into a powerful source, for a more fulfilling life.
I think that's what we all want.
Yeah, absolutely. This idea of a universal mind, like we're all connected to this source of wisdom and energy.
Right.
And Trine, he gives us a roadmap.
So to speak.
Yeah, so to speak, for aligning ourselves with it.
I love that he doesn't just lay out these concepts, but he gives us actual tools,
Exactly. It's not just understanding it, but experiencing it in a way.
Yes.
So let's break down this idea of the infinite or the universal mind, because it sounds pretty abstract.
It does.
How would you explain that to someone who's totally new to this?
I would say imagine a vast ocean of energy and wisdom.
Okay.
That connects everything and everyone.
Okay.
That's the universal mind.
We're all swimming in it.
We are.
Okay.
It's a manner of speaking.
So how do we tap in, though? Is it like meditation, or are there special rituals?
What's interesting is that Trine says it's not about abandoning your ambition or retreating from the world.
Okay.
It's about aligning your desires with what he calls the universal will.
So collaborating with reality rather than escaping it.
I love that.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like swimming with the current instead of against it.
That makes sense.
Right.
I feel like I'm always pushing
Well, you got
to make things happen.
You got to align with
Not in the flow.
with the universal flow.
Yeah.
So he offers some practical guidance.
Okay.
Cultivating inner peace,
Okay.
developing an attitude of trust and faith, and choosing thoughts and actions that reflect kindness and generosity.
So active shaping of our inner world to be more in harmony.
Exactly. And he provides things like visualizations and affirmations.
Now, you said affirmations.
Yes.
Now, I'm one of those people who kind of rolls their eyes
I get it.
at affirmations.
I do.
It's a little woo-woo for me.
Totally understand, but you have to look at it through the lens of his philosophy.
Okay.
He argues our thoughts are powerful forces that actually shape our reality.
Okay.
So when you're affirming positive statements, you're not just trying to trick yourself into feeling good, you're reprogramming your subconscious
Oh.
and aligning yourself with the energy of what you want.
So it's like less wishful thinking and more
intentional
that
patterns.
can influence.
Yes.
Okay, I can get behind that. I like that. That's a lot better. So this idea that our thoughts can shape reality,
It is
pretty powerful.
It is empowering.
But what about when they spiral,
What about the negative thoughts?
Yeah, the negative thoughts.
That's a great question.
The self-doubt creeps in.
Yes, and he addresses that head on.
Okay.
He calls it the law of attraction.
The law of attraction.
Yes.
I've heard of this.
What we focus on, we attract.
Okay, so if we're dwelling on negativity, we're going to get more.
We're going to experience more of that.
Okay.
But on the flip side, we can consciously choose to focus on the positive
That makes sense.
and therefore attract more positivity.
Okay, this is sounding less like magic and more like
Conscious
choice.
Yes.
Okay.
A way of shaping your experience.
I like this. It's like he's giving us a toolbox to take control.
That's what he does. He makes it applicable.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not just about understanding. It's about using it
Yeah.
to create the life you want.
So we're not passive recipients of fate.
No, you are a co-creator.
This is really challenging some of my assumptions, but I'm feeling.
It's making you think a little bit.
Yeah, it's making me think I'm feeling a shift already.
Yeah.
It's like he's giving us permission to dream big.
Yes, and the tools to make it happen.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I'm hooked.
This is a good one.
This is a good one.
All right.
So, okay, I'm really intrigued by this whole thought, shaping reality thing.
Yeah.
And, it makes me think about, all those times I get caught up in those, negative thought spiral.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when, things aren't going my way.
Happens to the best of us.
So how do we break free from those patterns?
Yeah.
Trine mentions mindfulness.
Yes.
As a tool to achieve balance. But earlier we were talking about mindfulness in terms of connecting with the universal mind.
Right.
So how does it apply here?
Well, mindfulness is about bringing awareness to the present moment.
Okay.
So when you practice it, you're essentially training your mind to observe your thoughts and your feelings without judgment, without getting carried away.
So you're creating a little space.
Yeah, like a space to just observe.
So you can choose how to respond instead of reacting.
That's it.
Okay. So it's not like you're suppressing those negative thoughts.
No.
You're just noticing them.
You notice them.
Acknowledging them.
Yes.
And then choosing how to engage.
Exactly.
Okay, I could see how that would be so helpful.
You know.
Especially when you're dealing with, a difficult situation.
It gives you that inner peace.
Yeah, you can navigate things with more grace, I guess.
100%.
When you have that calmness.
And when you have that calmness, you can make choices that are in alignment.
Oh, yeah, he talks about that.
Yes.
Aligning your actions with your values.
Yes.
That's key.
A key element to living a balanced life.
Yeah, because when your actions reflect your beliefs, you feel good.
There's no internal conflict.
There's that flow.
There's flow, yeah.
You're on the right track.
Exactly. And he doesn't stop there. He also talks about the physical well-being.
Oh, so it's not just all mental.
No, it's a holistic approach.
It's mind, body, and spirit.
Yes, so exercise, healthy eating.
I knew you were going to say that.
Adequate rest.
Yeah.
It's essential for maintaining energy levels.
Okay, so good foundation.
The foundation,
Right.
100%. And, this interconnectedness, it doesn't stop there.
Okay.
He talks about extending this to your relationships with others and with the environment.
So it's radiating that peace outwards.
Radiating outwards, yes.
Into the world.
Creating more harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, we're all interconnected.
It's easy to forget that.
It is very easy to forget.
When you're caught up in your own bubble.
In your own little world, yeah.
Yeah, that my choices impact other people.
100%. But, he says cultivate that awareness,
Of-
not just of your inner world, but the world around you.
Okay,
See yourself as part of that web of life
I like that.
and act with more kindness, compassion, and responsibility.
Okay, so this is like a blueprint for a more conscious, interconnected way of living.
It is. And that's not all.
There's more.
There's more. He talks about healing,
Oh, yeah.
which is a big one.
He believes we have this capacity for healing that we often...
We don't tap into.
We don't use.
We don't use it.
He sees a connection between our spiritual well-being and our physical health.
100%. The universal mind, that ocean of energy,
Yeah.
is a source of healing power that we can access.
Okay, so not just hoping for a miracle.
It's about aligning yourself.
Taking action, aligning yourself with the healing energy.
And he talks about meditation, prayer.
Affirmations.
Yeah, to channel that.
Yeah, you channel that energy
Okay.
to specific...
So we're creating the conditions for healing to occur.
Yes, and the power of positive thinking
Oh.
for mental and emotional well-being, but also to direct that energy towards physical ailments.
Now, did he have any examples of this? Because I got to say I'm a little...
Skeptical,
Yeah.
I get it, but he does...
Okay.
He has some pretty compelling case studies
Okay.
of individuals who have had, like, remarkable recoveries,
Oh, wow.
even from chronic illnesses,
Really?
by embracing these principles.
Like what? Like, for instance, there was a woman who healed from a debilitating back injury
Through...
through meditation affirmations
Okay.
and a shift in her perspective on life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It is. It's pretty amazing.
Makes you think that maybe the answers are within us.
Yeah.
And we just got to tap into them.
That's what he's saying.
Instead of always looking for those external solutions.
Exactly.
Right.
Cultivating your inner resources.
Yeah, this is really shifting my perspective on healing.
It is. It's a whole different way of looking at it.
Yeah, it's like we have this potential
Untapped potential.
that we can activate.
Yes, through conscious effort
I like that.
and belief in the power of the universal mind.
So this is not just physical healing.
It applies to all areas.
Okay, like what?
Abundance, for example.
Ooh, abundance. And now we're talking.
Yes.
What's he have to say about that?
Now, that's a big one. But
I'm assuming it's not just about manifesting money.
no. He
That's
takes a much broader approach.
Okay.
He sees abundance as a richness of experience.
Oh,
Relationships, overall fulfillment.
I like that.
Yeah, it's about feeling like life is full and
Yes.
abundant in every sense.
Okay.
Yeah, and he believes that true abundance, it flows naturally from living in alignment with the universal mind.
Okay, so cultivating that internal consciousness of abundance.
Yes, shifting from that scarcity mindset.
The fear of not having enough.
Yes, to one of limitless potential.
So changing those internal beliefs.
Yes, and expectations around abundance.
Yeah, that can have a huge impact.
It can have a huge impact, but once we've done that inner work,
Yeah, what can we do?
are there some actions we can take?
Yeah,
Well, one of his key recommendations is gratitude.
gratitude.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. How does being grateful help us?
Well, he believes that by appreciating what you already have,
Okay,
you open yourself up to receiving more.
shifting that focus.
From what you lack to what you have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cultivating that mindset of abundance, even if your circumstances don't reflect that yet.
Yeah, because I'm always comparing myself to other people.
We all do it.
We're focusing on what I don't have.
Yes.
And not what I do have.
But when you consciously cultivate gratitude,
Okay.
you shift your energy from
Yeah.
lack to abundance.
So gratitude is a magnet.
It's like a magnet, yeah.
Okay.
And it's not just about feeling it.
Okay.
It's about expressing it
To
other people, to other people, to the universe, through words and actions.
So acknowledging those good things in your life and
Yeah,
sharing it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this brings us to another principle.
Okay, hit me.
Generosity.
Generosity?
Yes.
I thought we were talking about receiving abundance.
Well, that's the paradox.
Okay.
He believes the more you give, the more you receive.
So there's always enough.
There's always enough. It's about participating in the flow.
Okay, so by giving freely, I'm not depleting my resources.
You're actually creating more abundance in the world, which ultimately comes back to you.
And it doesn't just have to be financial. It could be time, energy.
Your talents.
Your kindness. Exactly.
Okay, so it's like gratitude and generosity are about cultivating a way of life.
Yes, a way of being.
That is abundant.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course we can't forget about thoughts.
Oh, right.
We were talking about that earlier.
They shape reality.
They do.
Okay.
And that applies to abundance.
So if I believe that abundance is possible...
then you are more likely to see the opportunities...
and take action.
And take the action.
That will lead to more.
Exactly. So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Okay.
You believe you're worthy.
Yeah.
You act in ways that attract it.
Okay, this is a good message.
It's a message of hope.
I like that.
He's saying it's available to all of us.
If we do the work.
If you do the work, the inner work.
Yeah, align ourselves with the...
with those principles of the universal mind.
Man, this is giving me so much to think about.
I know, right?
It's like a whole new perspective.
It is.
On how to create a life that is not just fulfilling, but...
abundant in every sense.
I love it. And this leads perfectly into our final exploration of Trine's work.
Yes, the final piece.
Where he kind of brings all this together to paint this picture of a life filled with peace, love, and...
fulfillment.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. I feel like we've covered so much with Trine's ideas.
A lot to digest.
Yeah, like from the power of thought to, to balance and healing and even how to, attract abundance. Like, it's inspiring, but it's also kind of overwhelming,
It can be.
To think about, putting all this into practice in everyday life.
Right. So he does say, though, it's not about achieving, like, perfection.
Okay. It's a journey.
It's a journey of growth and transformation.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
So less about the destination and more about the process.
The process, exactly. Yeah. And that journey is fulfilling.
Okay, so Trine's ultimate vision is this life,
Peace.
Filled with peace and love and fulfillment.
Lasting fulfillment.
Yeah, it's like those qualities are already there.
They are within us.
Yeah.
Just waiting to be expressed.
So how do we do that? How do we start to embody those?
So all of the practices that we've been talking about, mindfulness, aligning your will with the universal will, finding that balance, embracing healing, cultivating abundance, they all contribute.
So it's all interconnected.
It is. They're all interconnected.
Okay. It's like a tapestry.
It is. It's like weaving a beautiful tapestry of a life well lived.
So as we start to live by these principles, we kind of embody those qualities naturally.
You do. They emerge naturally.
So they become like the byproduct.
The byproduct of living in alignment.
Okay. I like that. I like that. But I want to explore each one a little deeper.
Okay.
Like peace.
Yeah.
What does he say about embodying peace?
So, he acknowledges that it can be challenging.
Yeah. Especially in today's world.
In today's world, it is very challenging. But he says...
okay.
Start with being present.
Just be here now.
Be here now. That's it.
Let's go of the past.
Let go of the past. Let go of the worry about the future.
Okay.
Just be present.
So shift our focus.
Just shift your focus. Yeah.
Okay. And let go of, past hurts.
Past hurts, grudges, resentments.
Yeah. Holding on to that just creates more suffering.
It does. It creates more suffering for you.
Creates space for peace.
Yes. And it's not just about personal peace.
Okay.
It's about radiating that peace outwards.
Into the world.
Into the world.
So become like a beacon of peace.
Yes. Be the change you want to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then love.
Love.
What does it mean to embody love in this context?
So it's not just romantic love or familiar love.
It's bigger.
It's a much more expansive kind of love. It's universal love.
Okay.
It's a love that extends beyond just your personal relation.
To everyone.
To all beings.
And everything.
To the planet, to everything.
Okay. So recognizing our interconnectedness.
Yes.
And extending compassion and kindness.
Joe. And when you do that, your actions start to reflect that.
You become more understanding, more forgiving.
More patient, more tolerant.
Yeah, it's like love becomes the guiding force.
It does. It guides your interactions.
Yeah, creating that ripple effect.
Yes.
Okay. And then finally, fulfillment.
Ah, yes, fulfillment.
What does he say about how to experience that?
Well, a lot of people struggle with this.
Yeah.
They chase external things, achievements, material possessions.
Thinking it'll make them happy.
Thinking that's going to bring them happiness.
But it doesn't.
Then they feel empty, unfulfilled.
So what's the answer?
He says true, lasting fulfillment.
Okay.
It's not something you find outside of yourself.
Okay.
It emerges from within.
When you align with your purpose.
Yes, when you're living in alignment with your true purpose.
So discovering those gifts and talents and using them to
contribute,
make a difference.
To make a positive contribution to the world.
Yeah. And when we do that, we tap into this energy.
It's like a source of energy and inspiration.
That fuels our sense of meaning.
Yes, and purpose.
Yeah.
And, this journey of peace, love, and fulfillment.
Yeah.
It's not always easy. There are going to be challenges. Setbacks, but you don't have to do it alone.
Right. You have the
support of the universal mind.
Okay.
That boundless source of wisdom and strength.
It's like a safety net.
It is.
A cosmic safety net.
It is a cosmic safety net.
To catch us when we fall.
Exactly. And, his message is one of hope.
Okay.
And empowerment.
Yeah.
He believes we all have the power.
To create that life.
To create a life of peace, love, and meaning.
It's a choice.
It is. It's a choice to align yourself with the principles of the universal mind.
This has been amazing. Trine's vision for a fulfilling life.
It's inspiring.
It's inspiring. It's empowering.
Yeah.
And it reminds us that we have more control than we think.
You have more control than you realize.
And that by aligning ourselves with universal mind,
yes,
we can tap into this limitless source of wisdom and strength and love.
It's all there waiting for you.
I love it. So to all of you out there listening, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into In Tune with the Infinite.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
We hope you got some valuable insights and inspiration, for your own journey.
Yeah.
And we'd love to hear from you.
What resonated with you?
Yeah. Share your thoughts, your aha moments.
Yes.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing.
Keep going.
And keep tuning in to the infinite possibilities
within you
out there.